Hello, hello everyone out there. Thank you so much. And today I have a story for kids, for children's story. And this story is biblical. It is taken from a biblical point of view. So the story I'm going to talk about is on the title, You Will Reap What You Sow. Hello, children, are you there? You will reap what you sow. You will reap what you sow. If you sow good deeds, the outcome will be good. If bad things you sow, you'll just get exactly that in return. So the book is the story is based on the book from the book of two books in the Bible. One is Galatians chapter chapter 6. Chapter 6 verse yes, and I have my Bible here. I'll open it. Chapter 6 verse 7. It says that, do not be deceived. God is not mocked. For whatever a man sows, that he will also reap. Hello, children, are you there? Are you listening? My second book is from the book of Ephesians, which I'm just opening right away. Ephesians chapter 6. And I want to back it up at verse 8. It reads, and I'm using the New King James Version, knowing that whatever good anyone does, he will receive the same from the Lord, whether he is a slave or free. Now, welcome back to my story, the story I have for children. Now, this is what happens. Once there was a very rich farmer. This farmer had a very big plantation, maize plantation, that was very ready for harvesting. And so, because of the vast size of the land, he decided to call the willing servants to help in harvesting. And so, when he called all the servants, those who are willing, laborers, let me call them laborers, who are ready to help, and in return, they would be paid at the end of the work. So this is what happens. The laborers came, and according to the farmer's estimation, he expected that the laborers would go to harvest, take the maize from the farm to the homestead. And this would happen for 7 rounds. So they will go. In the process, it would provide them with the carrier bags, the gonias, yeah, for carrying the maize. So he provided me with that. Then he estimated that these people would go 7 times to bring their harvest. So you go round one, carry the maize, take back to home, go back for round two until round 7. So in the process, the rich farmer was somewhere. Actually, he left because he trusted that these people would do the right thing. So in the process of carrying the maize from the farm to the homestead, some laborers, the laborers were allowed to carry according to their efforts, like your energy could allow you to carry. If you can carry the whole bag of 90 kg by yourself on your back, you do so. Well, if you decide that you can carry just a small piece, depending on your your energy and capability, you do so. Among the laborers was one laborer, one servant, who pretended to be cheeky and very mischievous. So while people were carrying maize at the farm, he waited until other laborers are gone some distance away from the farm. Then for him, he would carry the covers of the maize, what do you call the chaffs of the maize, because he preferred a lighter load. And so forth. When he was carrying the chaffs of the maize, and therefore the outer cover of a maize, that's what he was packing and piling in his gunia to home. So you find that while the other laborers could reach home, you would come a bit later, some minutes later, meeting the other laborers along the way while going back for the next round. So once he has passed them while going back and he is headed home, you would branch via a bush. Then what would he do? He would dispose of the chaffs and go back to the farm like other laborers. So he carried like that for the first round, for the second round, for the third round, for the fourth round, the fifth round, and the sixth round. On the seventh round, while the laborers went for the seventh and the last round, the cheeky laborer joined along. And because he thought the process would continue as usual, he did the same for the last round, the seventh. He carried the covers of the maize, the chaffs, the maize, we call them maize husks. So he carried the maize husks, while others carried the real maize grains. Some carried 90 kg, some carried 50, some carried. And because this was the last round, the rich farmer, who was their employer, walked along to meet them along the way. And so when he met them, he met all of them along the way on their way to home with all their whatever they carried, all that they carried, inclusive of the farm of the laborer who carried the maize husks. And so while he met them, he said to them, "Hey guys, come, 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 come. So, how many rounds have you gone for?" Seven. Six so far. This is the seventh. Now he said, "I know you are very tired. I want to bring in a new group of laborers to continue with the work. And so, for whatever you've carried, you've gone for this for 6 rounds. So for whatever you carried for this seventh round, please, that is your pay. And so God bless you for the hard work you put in, and please enjoy that with your family at home. So all of them disappeared. Those who carried very big bags of maize reaped abundantly. The laborer who just carried the maize husk, the covers of the maize, thinking it was a lighter load, ended up going home with nothing. But then that was the pay. That was what he sowed, and that was what he reaped. So be careful. If you do good, it's for your own good. If you do bad thing, it's for the evil will come back very much multiplied. So be careful, children. Be good children. Wherever you are, whatever you do it well, do it properly, because the ultimate pay will be abundant, interesting, enjoyable, but will depend on the kind of effort you put in. I hope you love my story. See you next time, same time, if God allows. Thank you and goodbye.